I'm here with you today. I will have a surprise at the end. So, but for now, I want to thank Carrie for organizing and Mel to introduce, to keep a flow for me to continue exactly what is about my subjects, because my subject is about preparing for birth. And for that, I'm as a Catarina. I have a list of service that you can see on my Instagram that I can support you through pregnancy, labor, birth, and the parenting. So for that, I'm teaching baby yoga, baby massage, hypnobirthing. I'm a doula, prenatal yoga. So I prepare and design plan for you to support as long as you need and as much better I can to give you a very positive birth experience. But now back to what brings me here today. It's about preparing for birth. And when you think about preparing for birth, what's come to your mind? So let me help you. When we talk about preparing for birth, there is the two main things that we need to focus: mentally and physically. And we cannot work one of the other. We have to work both, and both have to be in connection. So, and this birth preparation can start as earlier as you know that you are pregnant, or even before. Because if you are a person that you like to prepare and plan, please do so from the early stages. Because it's very important, if you are a planning person or if you have also the chance to plan, start from the moment that you decide to try to get pregnant. Because our mindset is very important, and we already have a speech about hypnobirthing and we'll have more, so today will not be my focus. Today I want to focus about how important is the connection between mind and body. And for that, as I told you, I will separate our preparation between mind and body, between physical and mentally. So, and you ask me, Catarina, why we need to prepare physically, right? Yeah, so let me tell you a little bit about labor and birth. Labor is usually, and birth is compared as a marathon. For those who doesn't know, a marathon has 42 kilometers. And I'm sure if you are planning to run a 42 kilometers, you will not go directly from your couch to this 42 kilometers. You have to progress and prepare to reach these 42 kilometers. So eventually you will start, if you are not an active person, you will start with walking, then you will go for fast walking, then you will go for 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, 5, then maybe 8, then 10, then 12, 16, until you reach your goal that it's 42 kilometers. So why not to do the same when you are preparing for labor and birth? This is what I want to talk a little bit also about. So for that preparation, we need to start a plan. And today it's all about birth. And we will talk about, my colleagues will talk about prepare the postpartum, do a birth plan. So why not also make a plan to make sure that you are mentally ready for that. So let's start with the physical. So to take care of your body, don't forget your body is your own house. It's the only house you will never get ready of it, just when you die. So for that, and I can give you an example. Today, instead of being at home and doing my stop my life just to be here with you, I did my normal routine. I wake up, I did for my yoga practice, Then I come, I shower, I prepare my eggs, my bread and my orange juice to be here with you in the best physical, in the best minds it's possible. So this is why I say that meal preparation was amazing, because we do have to be physically okay to make sure that the things will go. So what I recommend you on the physical preparation is exercise regularly, eat a balanced diet, stay hydrated, and always listen your body. You know, this is very important. You have to listen your body. And as pregnant, this connection should be deeply, because you are connecting your mind, your body, and your baby. The baby is growing inside you. I would also recommend that you, again, if you start your preparation as earlier as you are planning to get pregnant, make a regular checkup with your OB. I would recommend you also to visit a pelvic floor specialist, because she will assess your hips, your pelvic floor, and make sure that everything on balance and your house is in perfect condition to receive your baby. Visit a chiropractor. The chiropractor will make some adjustments, make sure that you're balanced in your spine, because your spine is suffering huge changes during pregnancy, because our uterus make pressure against our spine, against all our internal bodies, organs, sorry. So for that, it is very important that you, if you can, if you have the chance, make sure that you will be as best as you can. You know, eventually you will go, and there is nothing to do before you get pregnant, of course. But at least you are sure that your body is fully ready to receive your baby. Because, for example, not every one of us can get pregnant naturally. Some people, they do have to do IVF. For these people, what happened before they are doing the IVF? They are doing full checkup. So the same, if you are planning to, and you can get pregnant naturally, the same should be done to make sure that you can get plenty of happiness and craziness during all of these changes that happen during pregnancy. But for now, let's focus on the physical preparation to get your body ready. So enjoy, you know, do massage, do reflexology, you know, all of these things will make you feel good with your body. And when you feel good with your body, everything, it's going smooth, you know, like you are working on your own house, on the house that will be during 9 months, it will be for your baby. So this why preparing your body physically, it's so important. Exercise. Some people, they are asking me, but you know, can I continue to do exercise normally? Well, if you are an active person before pregnancy, you can perfect. And if there is no any contraindication from your doctor, if you can have your normal physical activities, you can still continue your exercise, but always listen your body. This is the most important thing during pregnancy, in general, in all the life. But it's so important, because we have to listen the signs and the symptoms that our body is showing us. Okay, I'm not telling you, yeah, but I'm always tired, especially before pregnancy. So this is a sign that I should not do exercise. Well, sometimes we have to fight this energy that is throwing us to the couch, because I'm sure that it's not being on the couch that will help you to get pregnant, right? So for that, I would recommend you to, but let's say, Catarina, I never did exercise in my life. Should I start now? Well, again, always make sure that there is no any condition that it's a contraindication for you to do exercise. Ask to your doctor. And if you have doubts, please approach persons that know, approach a personal trainer, approach a prenatal yoga teacher, approach someone that not only specialize on exercise, but always know the changes that happen during pregnancy. Yes, because during pregnancy, we have a lot of hormones going on. And one of them that influence the exercise is the relaxin. Relaxin is the hormone that make your joints and make your body relax. And for that, you have to be careful to not overstretch. This is why it's so important to be surrounded by professionals. So this is one of the hormones, and of course, we have other hormones that make us feel so tired, especially when you are in the beginning of the pregnancy. So always, it's better if you are surrounded by people who knows what happened during pregnancy. But yes, you can start exercise during pregnancy. I would recommend you to start light. I would recommend you to start slowly to make sure that you are not overdoing, because we don't want that you are overdoing and then your body is weak or you get an injury. So always go slowly. And if you are not an exercise person before pregnancy, eventually prenatal yoga is a very good start for you. You can start from 12 weeks, and there is stretchy, there is some light strength where you need. But all of this, it's a must. You need to get ready for labor and birth. And as I said before, it's equivalent 42 kilometers. To be honest, I never ran 42 kilometers. It was maybe before, and now I reached, I think, 18 kilometers, but I've not stepped forward. So I stopped here, and I have already had 2 births. But especially in the second one, I have the full preparation, mentally, physically, and I can see that the course of my pregnancy and the course of labor and birth was much better, and my recovery also after. But I will let the postpartum for my colleagues. So, returning, exercise, eating well, stay hydrated, make a full checkup, visit a chiropractor, visit a pelvic floor specialist. All of these will help your body to get ready and to get strong and relax at the same time. This is what we need in labor. We need strength to hold until the end of our pregnancy, but at the end we need to let go, to release, to soften. This is what we need to bring our baby into this world. Hope you got my point, and I will be free to answer any of your questions if you have, or later on. And now I would like to go into the mental preparation. Mental preparation, why is important? I will tell you. Are you having your first baby? You don't know what to expect, feeling nervous and anxious, fear of the unknown. These sometimes things that go inside our brain when we get pregnant the first time. For that, I would might consider, for all of these, I might consider you to do hypnobirth. But Elena is talking after a little bit deeper about the importance of hypnobirthing, so I will keep for her the honor of talking about hypnobirth. So this, it's one point, but still, as I told you just before, on my second birth and my second baby, I get much more better prepared, because all of this physical and mental preparation, it's not only if you have your first baby, it is if you have your first, second, third, even 10, because each pregnant is different, each baby is different. So, and the moment that you are living, the moment that we are going now, it's different than after 1 year or 10 years. So this is why this mental preparation is also so important. So, and for the second baby and more, maybe you want to do something different like I did. Maybe you want to improve something. Or you just have a very traumatic experience and you want to change it. And you want to make it a pleasure, a beautiful and positive experience. So, especially if you have a very traumatic experience, what I recommend for you is hire a doula. Take childbirth classes. And this is now my next point and almost the last thing I want to focus. There is a thing you also can do. It's a process called 3-step rewind. Well, I'm a practitioner, and my colleague Jane in Dubai, she is also, I believe, but now with worldwide, no need to be. I'm just telling you that physically in the UAE, I think there is 2 of us, but I'm also doing sessions online as you prefer. So what it is, a 3-step rewind? It is a teaching process. It's not a therapy. No. It is safe and gentle. You know, it's when you have these heavy feelings and symptoms that remain after a traumatic experience, and can be perinatal experience, birth experience, or postpartum traumatic experience. Doesn't need to be related to birth or even to anything related with birth. So this process, this teaching process, will help you to heal yourself. It's based on meditation, on relaxation, and some some of the scripts session to help you from what happened and will ease. And this, it's a full experience for you to help you to recover from a traumatic birth. And why it's so important, especially if you are planning or if you are dealing with a difficult experience. So, but these have a special importance if you are planning, if you are thinking, or even if you are not, but maybe it happened, to get pregnant again. Why? Our body has memory, and birth, it's a very, very emotional and intense thing that will happen. Forgot the word in English. Event. Yes. So if you have any trauma, even, you know, not related with birth, if you have any sexual trauma, if something happened for you on the past, it might slow down labor or stop. And most sure, it will interfere with the course of your actually birth. This is why, you know, always when I teach my childbirth classes, always, I work on psychological aspects. You know, these psychological aspects, it's to make you comfortable, to open up talking to me, or, you know, to review yourself and see, make an assessment, an internal assessment, and see if you have anything, any traumatic related to birth, to any sexual trauma or any traumatic experience that can bring on labor and change what can be an amazing and beautiful and empowered experience. Also, when I teach this childbirth class, it's so important, this psychological work, and I make a lot of games for 2 reasons: to make you do this assessment, this mentally assessment, and I like to bring the couples together and, you know, to explore like they can help each other during labor and birth. And yes, because also the father is not physically giving birth, but he's mentally giving birth, because he's there to support the mother, and he's there experience all of these changes and these intense moments with the mother. So this is why it's also so important for the father to connect with the mother and with himself, to be the best version of himself on the birth. And this is why working these psychological aspects, it's so important, and bring also the couple together. So, and Catarina, but I don't think I remember. This year, very back on my subconscious. Yes, but as I'm sure Elena, she will talk about, hypnobirthing also work on your subconscious. And all of these memories, even that it's not present now, it's there. It's recorded on your subconscious. And during labor and birth, we became primal. So we go to our instinct, and our unexpected, that our subconscious, it's coming up and it's bringing what it's inside, even if you don't want, because when you go in primal and when you go for your instincts, you are not in control anymore. And this is why it's so important to do all of this homework just before you go into labor and birth. And if you have as much earlier you can start this preparation, much better, because practice make it perfect. And especially if you only have the chance, or you to have one baby, you only have one shot to make it perfect. So make it worth it. And with all of this information nowadays, with all of this help that we are offering you, with all of this information and supports, everything it's on distance of a click. So please don't be shy. Go for help. Search and make your assessments. See what your needs are. So this is why it's so important to start it and to make it earlier as you can. Okay, so if you cannot have the chance to do hypnobirthing classes, that I'm also a fan, because I did it myself for my daughter birth, please, do meditation, visualizations, positive affirmations, they are so powerful. And these will guide you and will take you for a place where you feel safe and your mind is powerful, and empower yourself, because it's not in labor that this will happen. All of these preparations should happen before. And remember what I said in the beginning, this connection, this preparation between mind and body, this is what give you a plenty happy life, because a fit body, it's a fit mind. And when you work on your mind, your body also becomes strong, because you know that this pain, for example, is just part of the process. And if you want to forget the pain here, you can when your mind is strong. So work deeply on your mind. Practice, practice, practice. And why practice is important? When you practice before, and this also what is very important when you take childbirth classes, when you do prenatal preparation, is when you practice, when you are there, the things happen naturally, because your brain, your body already experienced that. And this is why also I like to give the chance for the couples that I work with to experience labor, especially if you are a first-time mother and father. Experience labor, go through what will happen. And for that, a few exercises are done. So practice. Preparation is everything in life. Connection between body and mind. And don't forget, I would love to talk also about postpartum, but another colleagues will talk about. So After that, this preparation continues because you have to prepare for the parenting. But hopefully, I was clear, and if I miss some word, I'm sorry. I'm not really fan of technology, unfortunately. I'm so glad that I was in maternity leave during all of this Corona time, and I've not to have to adapt to the Zoom and online. But now, because we are adaptive human beings, I'm doing it, and I'm thinking out of the box, and I'm preparing. I'm here with you on this symposium. I'm preparing lives to support your motherhood journey, your preparation for birth, and much more. So please, if you have any doubts, reach me out. Don't be shy. Know any question. It's silly. Know any question is not important, because if this question comes to your mind, it's because it's inside you. And again, if you are keeping it, it will be a one doubt, other doubt, other doubt, and you'll be overwhelmed with all of these doubts. And then what will happen? Your shoulders will be heavy, your head will be so heavy, and we want you to relax, as Mel she just said before. Relax your shoulders, deep breath. This is the perfect connection between mind and body. So I hope you enjoyed this time with me. The surprise I told you I have in the beginning today, and because it's a very important day for me and for us, I'm launching now my website. So my website, it is www.catarinalemos.com. I have here one question. Let me check, please. Yeah, I will give you the website. What was your experience with your water birth, and you recommend it more from the natural birth? Okay, so I only have 2 minutes. So my water birth experience was lovely, and soon I will write my birth story. But I have in my Instagram, because I don't think I will have time to go deeply in my birth experience, but was very positive, lovely, and I recommend for everyone who wants a water birth and an interrupt birth, and a lovely experience to be alone and leave it as it is, let the body and the mind do it what it's supposed to be, that it's giving birth. So was lovely. And again, as a doula, I had a doula. And why? Because when we are labor and birth, we can be doctors, we can be everything, but we are just a mother giving birth. And this surrender and this letting go, it's what we need. And here we are doing the perfect connection between mind and body, and the fact that our body will do what it's supposed to do. Thank you so much. One of the, let me see, what's the question? One of the doctor mentioned that water birth doesn't suit Arab lady comes. Oh my God, totally wrong. Why will not suit Arabs? Water birth is for everyone, please. And these, again, don't let these stereotypes stopping you. Water birth, it's for everyone. And there is no restriction for Arabs. Why? I would like to know more about it. So my time is finished. Thank you so much for your time. Keep your body connect with your mind. Keep your body, your house powerful, and your mind relaxed. Thank you.